Hi, this is Tarot Reader. This is a love, lust, sex tarot reading for the Zodiac sign of Virgo. The timeline is 1st of December 2022 till 31st of March 2023. For the Virgo woman, you need to be very careful. On one end, I see you entrapped into those characters who are not giving you any passion, but they're keeping an emotional control on you. They're trying to control your life or trying to make you feel sad about your own existence. Okay, so a lot of cunning or manipulative souls around you, but you're also going to connect with some very interesting and charming people. I see one very toxic relationship where the man is making you feel as if you need to beg to him for love or he's playing mind games. One is a man from a different location, or he's elder to you, rich, affluent, clingy, very manipulative, and very controlling. But he's not very masculine. He's got a broad forehead, shiny skin, but not athletic build. He might have a porch, he might be tall and lanky, but he's very good in mind games and controlling people. He wants you to be only his. He doesn't want you to enjoy any happiness in your life in terms of passion. All he wants is you to be alone, craving and suffering for him, and he will enjoy that in a sadistic manner. There's another man, he's again from a different location, but he's far more arrogant, far more ruthless. He's someone, if he meets you, he will give you passion. If he's on the phone or connected with you only on the phone, then he can be toxic at times, because then he becomes sarcastic, he becomes vicious, and he knows how to hit you below the belt. That's the kind of man he is. Okay, but I see two characters who are pretty masculine, pretty charming, but these are very short flings, you can say, or maybe you meet them just 2 or 3 times in that period of 6 months. They might connect with you again. It's not that's the only time you're going to meet them, but it's a very rare phase of meeting which gives you passion and the intensity which you did not expect in the first place. One is a guy, he's much elder to you, hefty, muscular built, light colored eyes, very charming, very crafty. He doesn't talk much, but when he talks, he's got a husky voice. He talks slowly, and he's a very crafty man. He's someone who might have worked for the government in the past or the armed forces in some way, or maybe he comes from a different country, and in his early phase of his career, he has worked for the army or the forces in some way. But this man is extremely charming. His influence or his entry in your life is also going to be very dramatic. He's also going to be very lucky for you professionally and in terms of money as well. The other is a guy who's very masculine, maybe around your age or a few years younger to you, pretty charming. You might bump into a hotel or maybe in a club, or if you go to a gym or any sports club or something like that, you might bump into this man. He's very attractive, very shrewd, and very arrogant about his appearance. Okay, there will be a close encounter, but you can't expect this equation to be a long-lasting one, because somewhere his temperament is not easy to deal with at the same time, and the arrogance he carries about himself is sometimes can be very it can be too much to tolerate at times, honestly. Yeah, but there are people coming from unexpected quarters. There is a desire or a wish that comes true, even in terms of passion. So I don't see you denied of passion, but there's a lot of guilt and manipulation around you, or people trying to make you feel, especially from the past, or the people who are still connected with you from the past, or the people you're close to from the past, okay, or sexually involved with. You need to somewhere realize that if someone is criticizing you and still getting intimate with you, obviously there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the manipulation of that person which is getting more revealed or more visible to you now. Yeah, avoid any arguments with any colleagues or any so-called friends. Okay, and any new character in your life, please don't discuss it with any common friends or any friends who are connected to your old lovers or old flings, for God's sake. Okay, if you're trying to make any of your lover a business partner, I'm not advising that. That's going to backfire. Money will create a lot of drama, because the characters you're going to be involved with, or you were involved with, for either the past or the coming days, there's a gap, a money gap. Either they are very affluent or they are in a struggling mode. So they are not the ideal business partners, or they are not appropriate for you to associate with them on the grounds of money. These are people you get emotionally close to, you get sexually close to, you enjoy the moment, you go out for drinks with them, you go out to a movie with them, you enjoy, have fun, but not to involve them on the business table. No, that will create a lot of havoc. whether they have too much of money or they don't have. They have a lot of ego, and that can be very difficult when it comes to involving that in work. At the same time, travel is there. I see a woman from a different city or a different location who's playing a lot of mind games with you. For a Virgo woman, this could be a relative, an aunt, or a cousin who's elder to you, very jealous of you, and keeps an eye on you, or literally stalks you on the social media. For the Virgo man, this could be a woman who's a few years elder to you, interested in you, but she acts as if she's your wife. Sorry, I'm saying that, and she doesn't even let you get close to any other girl, as if you're bound to her. Okay, so you need to be very careful. Travel opportunities will be fruitful. Just because you have pain in your soul or you're upset over something doesn't mean you have to cancel your travel plans. Please go ahead, enjoy the travel. That's what life is meant to give you, right? So grab the opportunities that come your way. Yeah. Also, for the Virgo woman, if you get any opportunity in your line of profession where you have to do something which is not in your regular line of work, let's say maybe you have a job and normally you don't get invited for any company parties or any function or seminars, and suddenly your boss tells you now you are invited or you need to attend or you need to work over there, please grab it. Okay, because I see a change of location which can give you a lot of favor. Yes. For the Virgo women, especially who have thyroid or weight issues or bloating issues, get it treated from a doctor. Get a medication on track. Okay, start taking the medication. At the same time, you need to be a little bit more active with your lifestyle and ensure you take sufficient good amount of protein in your diet and also drink sufficient liquids. So that will help you in many ways. Okay, because somewhere what has happened is that this toxic phase in your relationship has you've forgotten that you need to be taking care of yourself. So you need to get back on track in that area. For the Virgo woman, wearing a string of coral beads, okay, the Italian coral, the reddish orange ones, whether it's a coral bead on the neck or a bracelet, okay, but at least 27 or 30 beads minimum, okay, will be lucky for you. Yeah. Platinum will be lucky for you. Okay. Carry a red purse or a red wallet which is in pure leather. Okay, even it could be a small coin purse. Okay, but keep it with you. Okay, so that it helps you attract new opportunities in terms of money and even in terms of love. Yeah. And one more thing, at least once in 6 months, buy a strong expensive perfume, and or like an EDP or an EDT or a perfume or a toilet, or a strong perfumed oil like an ether. Okay, along with an expensive lingerie, something in red, dark purple, dark maroon, or magenta. Okay, like a bridal collection one. At least one perfume and one innerwear lingerie, bridal one, on a full moon or a no moon day. At least once in 3 months or 6 months, and wear it when you go out for an important date. Yes. Yeah. I hope I have not offended. Yeah. God bless you. Blessed be. Thank you.